Hello guys. I hope you all are doing well, and today's video is gonna be about the action film, Beast. Let's get right into the video. Veera Raghavan, an raw field operative usable, is relegated to catch a psychological oppressor named Umar Farouk. While he effectively figures out how to do as such, a rocket shot by him to forestall Farouk's getaway harms and kills a regular citizen kid, damaging Veera, who stops the organization and gets back to Chennai. Months after the fact, Veera is as yet staggering from the delayed consequences of the youngster's demise. Specialist took him to the wedding capability by redirecting him. He meets Preethi at a wedding, and he saw a man playing with a youngster where Veera kicked him. Veera had a discussion with Preethi and they succumb to one another, where she persuades him to join her organization Dominic and Officers, a weak security administration where he meets Dominic and got together with them. Meanwhile, the Tamil Nadu government gets intel that a significant psychological militant occasion is arranged in Chennai. Alongside Preethi and her manager Dominic Arudayuraj, Veera visits the East Coast Shopping Center, which is their last client, where he notices a progression of dubious exercises and derives that another person has assumed control over the shopping center. Veera sees the surprising things in the shopping center where lift and accelerator are not in work. Veera is legitimized as fear-mongers, drove by Umar Farouk's sibling Umar Saif, open fire and commandeer the shopping center. Veera, Preethi, Dominic and others conceal Saif inside an unopened cafe. The public authority, drove by Representative Public Safety Councillor and Veera's ex-partner Altaf Hussain, attempts to haggle with the psychological oppressors, who requests the arrival of Umar Farouk. Veera hears a kid noise constantly. Veera sees a ladies and youngster under the psychological militant where Veera lashed out and attempt to save from them. Altaf discovers that Veera is likewise caught inside the shopping center and figures out how to lay out contact with him, where he attempts to persuade Veera to help them. However, at first reluctant, Veera gets persuaded when he understands that the psychological militants are hanging around for Umar Farouk, where he kills one of the fear-mongers and catches another alive and carries him to their safe house. Veera figures out how to invade the psychological oppressors and kills a couple of them. The home clergyman, who is allied with Umar Saif, inspires them to organize the execution of his better half and little girl Aparna, who are likewise in the shopping center on live television. The public authority capitulates to this and consents to deliver Farouk. Altaf contacts Veera that administration consents to deliver Farouk, so we will take care of this, and told to stop the battle against the psychological oppressor. Veera cuts the call and Altaf cautions about Veera to the priest. Psychological oppressor consents to deliver serve family. Veera fights back and hijacks the house priest's better half and Aparna and calls Altaf and cautions Serve that he is a soldier, and he will do his things once he chose. Where he professes to be a Bangladeshi assailant to confound the psychological militants and takes steps to kill them in the event that Farouk is delivered. Psychological oppressor gathers into one place and prepared up to battle against Veera, and on opposite side Veera prepares with his weapon with the assistance of two-man Mahali and Kili. The battle gets everything rolling where firearms and slugs passes from each side, and toward the end Veera routs them and took them on guardianship, where Aparna visually connects to Veera and Preethi saw these things and furious on Veera. Faculties his looming rout. Umar Saif apparently surrenders and they will leave the region where they plan was a disappointment, yet it's a snare, and the head exposed himself and just to slip among the group professing to be a prisoner, and before long sorts out Veera's genuine personality because of Dominic, where he drives him and his assistants to surrender and catches every one of them. Veera is being caught by the fear-monger, where one of the psychological militants' family is caught and attempt to murder his child, so Veera revels himself to the psychological militant and cautions to not make any scene and request to leave them alive. Veera has been beaten and attached with the hostage. With the assistance of Aparna, Veera administrators to get away. Minister went about as he was being furious, and he gives his lives to save individuals, and he, when all is said and done, comes into the area. Umar Farooq is released. Veera plans to battle against fear-monger and at last wipes out Umar Saif, and different psychological militants on opposite side armed force comes into the area while ensuring that the prisoner's departure to somewhere safe and secure. The home clergyman is captured for his association in the commandeer. Not many months after the fact, Veera comes to Pakistan and kills the fear-monger, catches Umar Farooq, and in the wake of enduring a long air pursuit, figures out how to take him back to India to have him detained. After the mission, Veera, Preethi, Dominic and the remainder of his team praise their ventures in Goa.